I'm going to show you two different ways of solving this linear equation. If you can solve this linear equation, this is the final step in solving a lot of other linear equations. The way you may have learned previously, and if you're already good at solving linear equations, maybe you would subtract 5x here to cancel the 5x, but we would also have to subtract 5x over here. On the right side, it's going to cancel the 5x, making it 0. And over here, 9x minus 5x is 4x. Then you may want to cancel this 8 because we want the x to be by itself. So we will minus 8 here and minus 8 here. Over here, it's going to cancel, bring down the equal sign, and 6 minus 8 is negative 2. And so now we have 4x is equal to negative 2. Now, in order to get rid of the 4 in front of this x, we divide by 4, and we have to do the same thing on the other side, divide by 4. 4 divided by 4 is 1, so that cancels, and we have just 1x, or x. And then over here, we have negative 2 over 4. Now, 2 and 4 are both divisible by 2. And so negative 2 over 4 is the same thing as, well, negative 2 divided by 2 is negative 1. And then 4 divided by 2 is 2. So this is the same thing as negative 1/2. And our final answer is negative, x is equal to negative 1/2. Now, the other way to solve this same equation goes like this. Now, we're going to come up with the same answer, but it takes a couple extra steps. But if you're somebody who struggles with what I just did, this may help you. It has to do with this 5x and this 6. I want to cause the right side of this equation to equal 0. So I'm going to minus 5x and minus 6. And if I minus 5x here and minus 6 here, I have to do the same thing over here. So I'm going to do 9x minus 5x plus 8 minus 6. And over here, 5x minus 5x. See, I did the same thing. 9x minus 5x and 5x minus 5x. Then I have plus 8 minus 6, and I'll have plus 6 minus 6. 5x minus 5x is 0. 6 minus 6 is 0. 0 plus 0 is 0. Now I have 9x minus 5x is 4x. 8 minus 6 is 2. That's plus 2. Now I have a much simpler equation, and I can just simply minus 2 from both sides, and I get 4x is equal to negative 2. And then I'm back to the place where I divide by 4 on both sides, and I get x is equal to negative 1/2. Okay? Either one of those ways will work. Now what if you have a more complicated linear equation where there's some parentheses thrown in? Well, here's what you're going to do. If you have one of these, don't jump into the simple solution yet. We'll get there. What we have to do here is we have to multiply the outside number through the parentheses. You have to do everything in the parentheses. So we have to do 7 times 2 and 7 times negative x. 7 times 2 is 14. 7 times negative x is negative 7x. Bring down the equals. We have another set of parentheses, starting here, ending here. 5 times 3 is 15. 5 times 6x is 30x. This doesn't have any parentheses, so we just tack on the plus 8, and now it can be solved the same way we did in the previous one. So like, look what we have here. We have 14 minus 7x is equal to, see this 15 and this 8? They're like terms. They can be added together. Okay, so 15 plus 8, that's 23. So we have 23 plus 30x. And now what we're going to do is we're going to, I think in this case, I'm going to add 7x to both sides to cancel over here. Add 7x. And that's going to cancel over here. Here, 30x plus 7x is 37x. Carry down the equal sign. I'm going to minus 23 here, minus 23 here. That's going to cancel over here. And 14 minus 23 Maybe you need a calculator for that, but that's going to be -9. And so now we have 37x is equal to -9. We can rewrite that this way. We can just put the 37x on that side and then -9. That's okay to switch everything to the other side. This says the same thing. Now we're going to divide by 37, divide by 37, cancel, and we get x is equal to -9 over 37, and that is our final answer.